Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna make that a sim.
Tolstoy, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Don't sink.
Oh yeah. That was
just
my
gained some
entirety
airspeed.
game. That was my entirety of my game audio there. Taking off. Don't sing. Don't sing. Don't sing.
So, Tolstoy, have you ever landed there with the 787?
I tried.
You tried.
I don't think it was successful. I did it in a 320, but not an 87.
You did?
It wasn't pretty.
It wasn't pretty.
You mean
confirm.
sim or for real?
Oh no, in the sim.
Oh, it's raining.
My goodness, there's a lot of climbing to do to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Well,
But if you
I'm
go
stuck.
off the line, you go straight down. You won't have to do that climbing because the next airport's out of the mountain. Or mountains.
Have you done this route?
No, it's Waldo.
Oh,
I'm flying this
you
blindly.
seem to know what's going on.
Well, because I can see what's going on ahead of time. I got the isoline map on,
Oh,
Yeah, that helps a lot.
but I
Yeah,
can't
it's
see
pretty
anything
useful.
right now because I'm in a snowstorm. Yeah, because pretty much if you follow that river out, you'll get all the mountains.
I was watching my radio altimeter and then it just came up suddenly.
Putting the heat and the fan on. See control. Yeah, so Waldo, I think what happened was he made the plan and said, do this plan. But like what we think, he's putting us through hell. He didn't want to show up and get the blame for it.
Yeah, it must be working. It normally wouldn't miss a flight.
Yeah, normally he doesn't.
That's not a golf course down there, is it? No.
Wouldn't need to take oxygen with them if it was.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty little landing spot here.
Gun pilots scouting out the next flight plane in the Himalayas.
No, I've already done one of those. I gave it to you a long time ago.
Oh yeah, you did. But maybe you're doing another one.
A little village here. There's some nice woods to land on.
Yeah, next Wednesday, I think we'll do it on Wednesday night. It's going to be a long flight, going from Tampa to Melbourne. It's a long
Good
flight.
Lord.
It's a long, long flight.
Tampa, Florida to Melbourne.
Yeah.
That's not a long flight, is it?
No, it's only an hour.
That's going to be
and a
about
half.
20 hours.
It's like an
No,
hour
no,
and a
no, no.
half.
No, he's talking Melbourne, Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been there.
well, because I was gonna have it stop at like the Kennedy Space Station or Cape Canaveral, but then when I saw Melbourne, I'm like, let's do one more. We'll go to Melbourne. Then we can say we went to Melbourne. We just won't say it's U.S. and not Australia.
well, I can tell you for a fact that from Sydney to Los Angeles is 17 and a quarter hours. Non-stop.
Yeah, I've
Imagine
never done it non-stop. Normally stopped at Honolulu on the way.
Imagine if we did that, 20 of us group flights in a A320 or a 747 or whatever.
It'd have to be a 747.
Yeah.
I think I'll
16,
be working
18 hours.
okay.
What?
I think I'll be working that flight,
Yeah, I'll be working.
even though I've been tired.
I'll be asleep.
I'll need a new chair because after a couple hours, this chair just kills your legs.
Was
I
it
did an
VQPR?
around the world flight in a TBM in
In a
flight sim.
TBM.
Wasn't in one hit, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Well,
Looked
because
pretty cool.
there's a couple of people doing around the world flights, but they do it like a little part every day.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Then when that finished, I found you lot.
There's a lot of air coming up off those mountains.
The other day I was streaming Football Manager. Someone follows me on Twitch, and it pops up. I go to read the name. I'm like, oh, thanks for the follow. And then I was like, I like stopped like midway through saying the name because I knew what it was spelling out. It was like surprise mother. And I was like, oh. I was like, what? I laughed. Hey, thanks for the follow there, Anna.
What's the elevation of the next airport?
0?
A certain elevation. Yeah.
Can't read it. It's in Nepalese.
Ask a stupid question.
I'll tell you, mate. Don't let
It's,
him
be-
discourage you.
it's below the clouds.
I don't even have clouds on mine.
The
Below
runway's
the
at
clouds
90 degrees to us, though. 0220.
Say again.
0220.
Thank you.
Below the clouds and above the snow.
Seems
It's
about
in
right.
a little bowl in the mountains.
Yeah.
Looks like the best one to come in is 02. There's a lot of land between the mountains and it. Colin, what is your altitude?
15,000 and descending.
You look like you're up in outer space.
Huh. I don't know.
Maybe you're just very low.
Almost 3 times my altitude. I'm at 6'5".
16.5.
That's 6,500.
65 feet.
I suppose because you're descending, 'cause this one's down in the valley, eh? So
Yep.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I keep on thinking Zany's here because I keep on hearing a ring pull on a can.
Oh, that's probably me opening my water bottle. Give me. I don't know what happened,
Landing
but
gear.
my trim just
Landing
locked
gear.
itself to fully down, and I was just fighting against that for
With the autopilot on?
like a minute. Autopilot, I'm pretty sure was off. Had selected to off, so
did you click the trim in the cockpit?
no, I didn't. I don't know,
Did
but
you
I
try
just
plugging it in?
Yeah, I did.
There's
So I
the
just clicked
town
my
down
vertical
here.
speed and it ran away on me.
Looks like there might be 1,000 homes.
It's
It's
a big
Kathmandu.
town. One of the rooftops.
Ah,
So how many sets of teeth, Bing Ding, are here?
I'm sorry, was I addressed, sir? My bad.
I said, how many set of teeth are in this village?
Let me take a look at the geography. Stand by.
It's a pretty big village.
Yeah, I'd say this qualifies as a quite large village.
I can't see anything yet.
You had us deep out in the Appalachian, dude. Which is funny. My brother just told me the other day that he is going to go, him and he does this Boy Scout thing. So he has all these scouts and he's going to go 54 miles on the Appalachian Trail. So we flew right over that. He said they're going to end up in Damascus. Remember where you
Okay.
went? That?
Yeah. Because one of my coworkers, he was a senior, not a senior citizen, but a senior. You have staff senior and then manager. Well, he was a senior. He took a sabbatical, 6-month sabbatical. He was going to do the Appalachian Trail. Instead, at the last minute, he went to the West Coast, did the trail. When he got back, manager was gone, and he became the new manager. I was like, what? He took 6 months off. He come back as a man, and he came back with like a massive beard. He had to trim it to come back to the office.
Are we landing here, guys?
Yeah, VNKT. Oh, I gotta put some gas to this. Because he had gone Southern California right up to the top, and it took him 5 months. He was raising money for ALS because he was on the board for ALS here. But he would send the manager pictures every once in a while, and there was days that he had massive blisters and stuff. He couldn't go on, and he wanted to quit many times. But
Charlie Foxtrot turning final.
he kept to it.
Oh, that flowed.
This is our last airport before going back into the big mountain range. Victor November, Papa,
Kilo.
New Guinea, Kilo.
Or New Guinea, yeah.
Yeah.
Surprising amount of people jammed in this valley.
I thought it was my autopilot talking.
I don't know what that was.
I think it was Golem or something. Because he went mute.
Oh, maybe.
It'd be Gollum's parents in the background, like having a big, huge fight, you know?
These clouds remind me of The Simpsons. The opening scene.
Intro.
Yeah.
I see it. Just expect to see a big nuclear power plant come out from behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what just happened to you?
My connection may have dropped off momentarily.
Oh. You all of a sudden vanished.
Yeah, it happens. With
Oh,
my
see you, Gunny.
connection.
Were you behind me, were you?
I was just catching up with it. I was just pulling up on your left wing. And you're like, Slew, stuff this guy.
Sorry, didn't know you were coming, mate. It wasn't intentional.
Rude.
Right behind you, Jersey.
How? You were in front of me like 2 seconds ago.
Turned.
Oh yeah, that generally does it.
I wanted to join the fun club.
Yeah, well, everybody slews away from you.
Timing is everything, eh?
I think that King Air is a bit faster than the TBM.
Only at low altitude though. Yours is way faster up high. I'll bring it back a bit for you.
I nearly came today in that King Air.
I'm glad you didn't. It would have been very upsetting for you.
Where's Major Pooty? I see he's in flight simulator. He's not here.
This was a mistake.
This is a mistake. It's fine.
Watch.
Oh, hey, my gear came down.
Same.
How did my gear come down? I've never had to do that. I may have skidded along the ground there a little bit.
Maybe I should follow you because I'm just going to lead us to death.
No, following is always more fun than being followed. In this case, for formation. Just catch up to Gunny.
That's what I'm doing.
I promise I won't slew.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there, eh?
Just contour flying.
I think half the problem with formation flying this game is everybody's running an absolute full throttle, so you can't catch up to them. You don't have a range of airspeeds you can use.
So Gunny, how much slower does that thing fly inverted?
It's still doing about 240 knots.
240.
Yeah.
I'm at 220, but I'm at about 50% throttle.
Oh no, no such thing.
Because if I go to 100, I'll be up to 30,000 feet.
No.
I want to stay in the fog.
I told you I wasn't going to slew, but I didn't say I wasn't going to let you still get past me.
I have no pitch authority.
No? I think you're going too fast.
Yeah. I was going to hook it down the river there, but I can't, so oh well. Show off.
Yes.
Oof.
And just then, Highway to the Danger Zone comes on my Spotify. Of course.
We know you keep that on repeat, Mason.
I wanted to show Waldo what his flight plan looked like.
Are we going to stop here at Gorka?
VNPK. I'm not sure what the actual name is. So I posted a picture, and it's like it's just white with a bunch of tags.
Yeah, see it. Gorka. Not on the plan, but it's by the plan.
So are we in close to? Are we in Washington? Close to Orca's Island?
Gorka. The little grass strip down there by the river.
Okay, I see where you are. I can't see grass strips. I see rainbows and not unicorns, but snow.
Hello. This must be a glider field. Touch and go.
I did a touch but didn't go. Quite a long strip.
Yeah.
Well done.
LCGO winner, he left us and he went into DCS world. Go fly military planes.
Just let my dad
152 is
try
way
and
better.
fly.
I thought I did okay.
Ah, you did alright.
We'd see the mod where you can put missiles on the caravan.
Yeah, missiles on the camera.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
always like that idea that I read somewhere. It's like, well, why have fighter jets? Missiles are all beyond visual range anyway. You fire a missile like 50 miles and shoot down an airplane. Why not just have a 747 with like 50,000 missiles strapped to it?
Landing gear.
just fire all the missiles at the entire enemy air force from like 200 miles away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy should be a manager.
So they also wanted to use the 747 as like a aerial aircraft carrier, like little snub fighters.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I let my dad try and fly.
Oh yeah.
He's all right.
Keep the blue side up.
Yeah, pretty
So,
much.
hey, you know what we should tell your dad? Tell him.
Yeah.
I think, Dad, you'll really improve if we get a honeycomb yoke and gear quadrant. You'll be a lot better.
For everybody.
Yeah, than everybody. Just don't tell him you're gonna use it 99.9% of the time.
Exactly. I already got it. I already got a stick and throttle quadrants on my Christmas list, so we'll see. We'll see.
You're a good boy. Santa will bring it to you.
Exactly.
I'm still waiting on my formation sim.
Tags a little bit bigger. Lose sight of everybody so easily because we're too small.
Tiny tags.
Yeah. No, this mod, they're probably meant for people running 1440 or 4K. Everything's so tiny on my 1080p monitor.
You doing the tiny tags in the toggle layer, mate, or the other green one?
Nah, the one on the toggle.
Yeah.
I've been using this one for a while anyway.
The toggle's good because, you get a nice photo, you just toggle everything off you go.
Yeah. So I can just go in the settings of these tags though, and I can increase the font size. So they're scaled down like 80%.
I thought the landing strip was like right here, straight in, but
yeah,
it's not.
Yeah, that tricked me as well.
Because in the snow, I can't see the pavement, so.
Yeah, no, it's 0422.
0422.
Are we gonna have a Christmas flight where we deliver stuff from the North Pole?
Yeah. Is Christmas a Wednesday?
I don't know.
Friday? Saturday? Yeah, we fly fly the sleighs around the world to everyone's place. It's gonna be a long flight.
Yeah, I'll be working that night too.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be working that night. Yeah.
Very own Ken Block.
Have you ever done that popcorn in your racing cars?
Drifting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some dirt. I was thinking of it today. I was like, maybe tomorrow. My wife's home, so she's watching the sun. So like maybe I'll put my rig back in and go for a spin. Maybe race. I don't know, but get back, see what it's like. I haven't raced in like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months.
You still subscribe to
Yeah, well, yeah, because I've got iRacing for another year.
Yeah, I just had like a discounted 3-month trial and
Okay.
won my first rookie race, and then was like, "Yep, I'm good."
Yeah.
Or got out of rookie league, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm good. I've had my fun."
Well, now Sizzling Popcorn isn't the only person tonight that's had a CTD.
But no CBD.
True. Oh, what time is it? Oh, well, I've probably got dinner soon anyways. That's probably all for me tonight, guys.
All right, have a good night there, Tolstoy. Golem.
Night, Golem.
Yeah.
Night.
Night.
Thanks. Yeah.
Good night.
Night.
Safe flying.
Yeah.
So what pointy peak is that ahead of us?
Good question.
Good question. I don't see any pointy peaks. I just see clouds in the bottom of the mountains.
Let's say we're pretty far from Everest, so that shouldn't be Everest, unless it is Everest. Nah.
But we're going back up in the high elevation.
We are.
But you don't have to climb up if you don't want to, because they're on the
Go along
VFR
an
map.
valley.
Yeah, there's a valley you can go right up.
Yeah.
You know,
That's.
you're saying that's the wimpy way?
Going to VNJS,
Yeah, VNJS.
which means we gotta climb. VNJS. Let me see if I can find it on Jomsom Airport. So if we're looking north,
But yeah, Trent, when you're in the rookies, everyone says, once you get a rookies, it gets better.
I had a lot of fun rookies, and I was like, this is too hard.
But once you get out of rookies, it's still you'll get guys that will rage because it just gets more and more competitive. Everyone's all about their I rating. That's their status in the world.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
It's called Dalagiri, or Tukush Peak.
Okay.
So I looked today, my I rating on the roadside's like 1800. I got it at over 2000, then it dropped back down. But 1800 is actually like above average. Like if you take everyone, it's still above average. Like I think the average is about 1500, and you got people at like over 10,000. And then you got, I've been in races where there's guys 40 I rating. and you're thinking, why are you even still around? Like, I know you might have fun, but you're probably taking out the fun from everyone else because you're probably smashing into them. Because with a 40 I rating, that means you lose every race. You're always finishing at the back of the pack. And it's probably because you didn't finish your race due to a crash.
Yeah. I was also never really interested in any of the other cars except for the Miata.
Okay.
It's like the faster they are, it's just the harder they are to race. The Miata is just fun.
Well, for me, I really like the F3, the Formula 3. I like that. I like the high downforce. But I want to go see because this past season they introduced three different types of tires for the F1 car.
Yeah, so that stuff, like, as soon as you get into, like, okay, how to set up, you know, the individual specs of your car, like, okay, my spoiler needs to be at a 3.65 degree angle, my tires need to be this shaved down. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, and then that's where you got, like, Virtual Racing School, Craig's Setup Shop, Apex Academy. They all have these academies to make setups for you.
Yeah.
Or you can just join a team or make a team and hopefully someone knows how to make one.
Yeah. I don't have the time or the money.
Yeah.
So, like, found iRacing and I was like, oh, this seems really cool. And I was watching Matt Malone on YouTube.
Yep.
And used his Grip TV sub to get like 3 months for cheap. Went out to found a Logitech Driving Force GT on Kijiji for like $30.
Oh, nice.
And just strapped that to my desk and played that a lot for like about a month and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I was really into it. And I was like, okay, this is just too much work. It's fun, but it's too much work.
Well, because I got into it because I had just got into NASCAR, and I was like, well, it's because I was doing DraftKings with baseball, and then I saw NASCAR, so I started doing it with NASCAR. I was like, I'm not sure who these guys are. Maybe I should watch them. And I heard this Kyle Busch guy, and I was like, all right, let's put his name down. Well, he was good. But then I was like, I want a racing game that, like, simulates, like, real racing.
Yeah.
And then that's where I found iRacing. Then I got my brother into it. And then he advanced a lot quicker than I did.
Yep.
Because he's always been into cars. For me, I've never really been. And then I got myself into a team. Then I brought him in, and then we were on that team. And then almost a year, and then we split off from the team. Some about like half the team. I think the team like split up into three different teams after that. And so then that new team, I was on it for almost a year, and then in the summertime I left. But once in a while, he'll show up in the chat. L Plates. He's one of my old teammates. He's been like, "Hey, when are you coming back?" You like, you know, you get. I bet you it's hard playing that simulator and football manager with that wheel. You know, you should really come back to racing. Like, no. But like today, I was like, maybe. Not that I would go back to race on a team. I think I'd just do my own thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'd watch you play Rahi Racing.
Yeah.
Rahi Racing is always fun to watch.
Yeah. I'll put it on tomorrow. And the thing is, now I got a cam, so the cam's on me now while racing. So
we can see you sweat.
Yeah, you can see you sweat.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
And
Landing gear.
hopefully not swear.
Yeah, you can just change your channel to PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13 mature.
This airport must be down in the valley, eh?
Yeah, yeah, it looks like
there
it.
it is.
Right
Jomsom.
down the bottom.
Can't
Straight up the valley, straight in.
Maybe we need to make a extra 330 racing team on Flight Sim.
Extra 330.
Have to wait for them to fix the extra 330 first.
There's a mod for it.
It's not straight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet. I'll test it out sometime.
Shit. Yeah, cool.
There's this guy who makes like sailplanes for flight or MSFS that has modded the pits and the extra and the caravan actually.
For some reason my frame rates have gone down to 10.
Is your computer overheating?
Let me have a look. Shouldn't be.
You smell burnt rubber.
I'll just look at Taskmaster to tell me.
Pull up.
I did not plan my descent.
Graphics card's running at 62.
Yeah, usually the CPU gets too hot and that throttles you down.
Stalled. Stalled. Stalled.
Yeah, no, I've got a little USB little fan that blows underneath the laptop.
Okay.
So I elevate the laptop an inch off the